From New Orleans, 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Pelicans. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And, of course, Chauncey Billups. This is their first game without him.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. That it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
And now the Pelicans on the break.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Now, here is Young. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
Now, here is Young. Into the lane. A special move before the shot. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts of maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I can absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Here's Powell. Down low. Right side, no good. A slow start for Atlanta in this one. They trail by 6. Wilkins, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Atlanta trails by 8. Pass to Wilkins. Going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
In the corner, Powell with it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head coach. Been a pretty even matchup this season with each team winning one game. So what's the key tonight as they try to take the advantage? He said in a word, defense. They can score with anybody, and we can score too, but we can't get into a shootout with these guys. We have to slow it down and make this a slugfest. We'll see if that strategy pays off tonight with a win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, and, you know, it's a tall task. Great offense tends, in most cases, to beat great defense. They've got their work cut out for them.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. He just does so many things well for his team.
And here's Bogdanovich following Colin Sexton's three. Back to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. To the inside. Offensive rebound. Pass to Horford. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Atlanta trails by 5. Wilkins with the ball. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
There are very few guys in this league who make dunking a true art form. Neek is one of those guys.
Outside, Sexton. And the wide open shot from Crowder. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Pelicans on D. 6-point game. Left side, Horford. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
Part of what makes Horford such a really good jump shooter is the fundamentals and mechanics, but also his confidence.
Now, here's Sexton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Sexton's shot is good.
And just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on and on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment. But the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for me.
I love how quick Szczerbiak is. I mean, doesn't waste any time getting his shot off. That quick release I'm talking about. Catch and shoot is right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Huerter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the wing on the left. That shot misses. And New Orleans will come the other way. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. Here's Szczerbiak. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 6. Driving in. Got a piece of it. But they recover it. Just 5 on the clock. Young is doubled. Horford has a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Horford's got 6.
You know, it's been a nice evolution to see the three-point shot become a consistent part of what Horford brings to his team.
Okeke, no good. Atlanta trails by 3. Here's Brett. Reddish with the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Atlanta making a switch here. There's the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
He's perfect from the line this time. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Out left to the wing. Rebound by the Hawks. Got a piece of it. Here's Russ. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
1:52 left in the first half. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Hampton.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And shot on the way. Reed with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
From the line, he squares up and sinks it. And it's a 6-point New Orleans lead.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Inside, Collins. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Count that one. Capella's got his first points of the game.
Capella has the size and ability to score down in the paint. I like his assertiveness.
Here's Hampton. And Capella sends it back. Pass to Reddish. And here's Collins. That's tipped.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. 17 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's good.
Elliott, man, what a stroke. Sean Elliott, an athletic forward who feels comfortable shooting from here.
Have with it. It's Wilkins on the wing. And so that's the end of the first half. Pelicans lead by. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Atlanta trails by 6. Bogdanovich looking around. And the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Sexton with it. And guarded by Capella. Back to Sexton. He takes it in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
You know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, it can really transform a franchise's future.
And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 13. And he drives in. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
It's Wilkins on the wing. And Wilkins with the stuff.
Yeah, with the mad monster hops, leaving no doubt Dominique Wilkins dynamic at the rim.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 18. Here's Powell. It's deflected. And here comes the break. Pelicans leading by 10. And it's Whiteside off the drive. He gets it in there. Whiteside's got 8. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Driving inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The steal. Here's Crowder. That shot is off. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
How about the strength and focus on that one? It's clear Hunter up to the challenge at finishing on a physical defense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment. Right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint. We don't want to have things that way.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. For New Orleans, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one. Pass to Wilkins. Takes it inside. And Whiteside sends it back. In the corner, it's Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Horford. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. The open look here for Sexton. They get it back. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Atlanta making a switch here. There's 1:17 left in the third. Here's Young. In the corner, Horford with it. From downtown. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Puts the move on. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Now Young. From the arc. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Here's Crowder. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Now, here is Young. Here's Horford. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 8 points for Al Horford.
Now, you cannot dismiss Horford's mid-range game. I mean, he's more than happy to rise up and flash those mid-range jumpers.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Young's shot is off.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he. You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Good if it goes. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. New Orleans on top. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. New Orleans leading by 14. Here's Hampton. Here he goes. And the dunk by Hampton.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, the man is going for the job.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Bogdanovich, no luck. New Orleans leading by 16. Pass to Reed. Al Horford with the rebound. Stripped it away. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Reed. Here's Elliott. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Atlanta making some changes. Atlanta trails by 18. And here's Young. From deep three-point range.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
New Orleans moving it around. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Reed. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Wilkins. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but I'm not sure on that possession.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. We know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 frontcourt position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. But you go back to last season, and maybe felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot.
Yes.
I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to put...
Are you kidding me?
Nasty.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
And the basket by Hampton. And the Pelicans lead by 21.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
That free throw good from Wilkins. Both free throws good from Wilkins. And here are the Pelicans now. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's Sexton. That one doesn't drop. Collins with some nice D. Atlanta trails by 19. Here's Wilkins. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for New Orleans. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
Boy, the human highlight film. Wilkins that time crushing it off the dribble.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for New Orleans.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
They've got one more game left against them, and there's no doubt they'll use this as a jumping-off point to take another game off them later in the year. At least that's the plan.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Colin Sexton.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Outside Wilkins. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
He's been streaky throughout his career, but this guy is unstoppable tonight, using all of his skills and that athleticism to put pressure on the defense.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Wilkins. That one goes. Count it.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Bucket is good. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And stolen by Whiteside. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go.